Buenas and half a day, I'm Julian Hernandez with the Pacific Daily News, and these are the top stories from the PDN newsroom.
The Guam Housing and Urban Renewal Authority's recent award of a $1.79 million tax credit to help build 30 affordable housing units in Duenas has been hit with an appeal from the competing developer. GHURA's Board of Commissioners last month approved the award of $1.79 million in low-income housing tax credits to Pacific Federal Management, Inc. for a Flores Rosa housing development. A GHURA review panel gave the project the highest score out of 5 proposals, but PDN Development LLC, which tied for second in the tax credit application, is now appealing GHURA's award. Parent company PDN International CEO Conchita Bathan on Thursday confirmed the appeal was filed, but declined to provide a copy of it. Bathan deferred to GHURA for a copy of the document. GHURA declined to provide a copy of the document either, and referred the request back to PDN. The appeal comes as PDN and Pacific Federal Management are also competing for a balance of about $4.75 million worth of tax credits from GHURA, with separate projects from the two developers tying for the second place spot. In other news, Guam Visitors Bureau data continues to show bleak numbers amidst talks of beefing up tourism, with fiscal year-to-date arrivals through November still at 42% of pre-pandemic levels. Arrivals to Guam reached only 107,308 during the first 2 months of fiscal 2025, down 58% from the same period in 2019. If this thread continues, fiscal 2025 could end up with fewer arrivals than fiscal 2024's 753,000, which was 46% of the 1.6 million prior to COVID-19. November arrivals alone were at 54,231 compared to pre-pandemic 143,987. Calendar year-to-date data from January to November show Guam arrivals reached 671,942, or about 45% of pre-pandemic levels. Hotel occupancy taxes dropped by 26 in fiscal 2024 compared to 2019, which reduced the funds in the Tourist Attraction Fund, where GBV gets most of its funding. On Sunday morning at the Tumaning Christian Fellowship, Jeff Stultz stands before churchgoers dressed in gray cargo pants, black boots, a bandana wrapped around his head, and a sleeveless black t-shirt emblazoned with the words #HopeDealer. Stultz, a motorcycle missionary and recovering addict, is on a mission to spread Christian values and assist those in recovery through his unique outreach efforts, one bike ride at a time. He is a strong advocate for addressing trauma and offering treatment options for those struggling with addiction. As part of his mission, he plans to continue his work on Guam, where he hopes to mobilize churches and nonprofits to support the community. Stultz describes his initiative, Motorcycle Mission, as a Christian outreach program where I use my appearance, lifestyle, and motorcycle to break down barriers, keeping people from knowing the hope and freedom available in Jesus Christ. In other news, Senator Christopher M. Duenas has reintroduced a bill seeking to develop accessory dwelling units, commonly referred to as in-law suites or granny flats, to help solve affordable housing shortage on Guam. The Accessory Dwelling Unit ADU bill seeks to expand and streamline the development of accessory dwelling units or secondary residential units on properties across the island. The ADUs are designed to offer flexible housing options for families, young professionals, and seniors while maximizing the use of existing property. Originally introduced in the 37th Guam legislature, the measure has undergone substantial amendments to address the concerns raised during the previous term, with a renewed focus on alleviating Guam's pressing housing shortage, Duenas' office said. Duenas in a statement said, "This bill represents a meaningful step toward solving Guam's housing crisis by increasing our housing supply in a practical, efficient, and community-focused way." For more on these stories, go to GuamPDN.com and follow us on social media.